Hello my friends, it's Danny, and today I'm showing you how to make an easy soba noodle recipe that comes straight from the Clean and Delicious cookbook, which is now available. For those of you who have pre-ordered, thank you so much. You should be receiving your copy any day if you haven't received it already. And for those who have not ordered yet, I will leave a link for you down in the description box below. Inside this book, you're going to find a combination of Clean and Delicious classics, some of our tried and true favorite recipes from throughout the years, as well as brand new, exclusive, never seen before recipes, one of which I'm going to share with you today. It is this beautiful, easy and delicious peanut soba noodle salad. Now, the first thing I like to do is cook the soba noodles. If you've never worked with soba noodles before, it's just like working with regular pasta, except soba noodles are made with buckwheat flour, so they're naturally gluten-free and they're high in fiber. So I've got a big pot of water coming up to a boil. I'm going to add the soba noodles into that boiling water. Let those noodles boil. After about 6 to 8 minutes, they will be nice and tender, but still a little bit al dente. So I'll drain them into a colander right in my sink, and then immediately I rinse them with cold water. And you just want to keep rinsing. I like to use my fingers to separate them a bit. Rinse off any extra starch. You'll literally be able to feel it. And you just want to cool them down and make sure the noodles aren't sticking to each other. So the next thing I like to do is prepare the peanut sauce. This is a very bright, flavorful sauce, and you can do this in a mason jar, a small bowl, or what I love to use is a small spouted cup. So I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup of all natural creamy peanut butter. And you want to make sure that the peanut butter you choose has a nice loose texture. You don't want it to be super dry because then it's going to be hard to blend in with the rest of the ingredients. Then I have 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lime juice, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. That's going to add a little extra brightness along with the lime juice. 2 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce, which depending on your dietary preferences could also be coconut aminos or tamari. All of those options would work. Then I have 1 tablespoon of honey. This is just going to add a little bit of sweetness and really round out the flavors, along with a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil, nice and nutty, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, which I have to tell you, I recently discovered this pre-grated ginger that comes in this small jar, and it is such a time saver. It is so convenient. So my tip to you is if you can find it, it is worth the shortcut. And then we'll finish this with 1 clove of crushed garlic, and if they're small, you might want to do 2. Okay, from here, I'm just going to use a fork and gently whisk this all together. You just want to keep on going till that peanut butter breaks down and all of the ingredients are really well combined so that you have a nice creamy sauce like this. You can see that it's thin, but it's still thick enough to coat the noodles. Okay, so to bring this all together, we're going to take those prepared soba noodles. I'm going to add them to a nice big bowl. Then I'm going to top that with 1 cup of shelled edamame, which you can buy fresh or frozen, depending on what's available at your grocery store. 1 red bell pepper. And my dear friends, I have found the easiest way to cut a bell pepper is to stand it up, slice off the pepper cheeks, and then trim the bottom, and then come back and just make nice thin slices. We're going to leave them nice and long for this recipe. So we'll add the peppers into the bowl, and then I have 2 thinly sliced scallions. You can use the green and the white as long as it's nice and crisp. And then finally, a 1/4 cup of freshly chopped cilantro. Then we'll take that dressing and drizzle it right over the top of this salad. I wish you could smell this. And then I'm going to gently toss this all together. I find this easiest to do with a pair of tongs. You just want to make sure that all of the noodles and the vegetables have a nice light coating of that delicious bright peanutty sauce. This is such a simple recipe to make, and I love to finish it with toasted sesame seeds and a sprinkle of red pepper flakes for a little bit of heat. This is also a really easy recipe to boost up as well. So if you wanted an extra bit of protein, maybe add some shredded chicken or some poached salmon, or if you don't do meat, you could do my crispy tofu. That would be delicious. Or if you wanted to do some extra vegetables, you could do some chopped cucumbers or carrots or whatever you love. It's really a great base for so many options, and it's also delicious on its own. It's like a little party in your mouth. Delightful. I am excited for you to give this one a try. And remember, if you or anyone you know is looking to make healthy eating easy, I want to invite you to check out the brand new Clean and Delicious Cookbook, which I will link for you down in the description box below. And of course, if you have any questions at all, let me know. I am more than happy to answer them. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Dani Spies, and I'll see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers!